Walker and welcome back to Olive Ave Nails, where we talk about vegan and cruelty-free nail polish. And today I have kind of a different video from anything I've ever done before. I was sitting down to try and decide kind of what's my next series of color comparisons that I want to do in this like late fall winter season. I wanted to pick something that I was excited to be wearing, but also that would have some interesting comparisons for me to do and also for you to watch. And I kind of fell into this place where I was trying to group together some polishes that I had, and I was having a really hard time grouping them together. And I thought this might be an interesting video to kind of show you how I take these polishes and group them up, and then kind of break them into groups so that I can then do smaller kind of bite-sized comparisons. So, if you want to just watch me sort polish into color groups, then stay tuned. I think this is a very soothing activity, and I'd love to hear your feedback on whether you like this video, how you agree with my rationale, etc. So basically the polishes that I'm splitting up today are polishes that kind of fit into neither the red nor the purple nor the pink category. They're somewhere in between. So it's a lot of these really dark winey colors and then kind of pinky mauve colors, but they're more pink than they are mauve, and they're still a little bit purple. And then also I have some of these berry colors. They're just really hard to categorize for me because they're all kind of this shade of pink to purple. So I have about 21 polishes and maybe a couple more that I'm going to try and find too, that I'm going to split up into groups. And yeah, let's dive in. Okay. Here are the 21 polishes that I'm trying to organize into categories. Like I said in my intro, they're kind of a mix between these dusty reds, dusty pinks, wine, berry. Some of them are a little more purple leaning, but when I put them with my purple polishes, they don't quite fit there. When I put them with my pink polishes, they don't quite fit there. So I am trying to figure out how to group these up so that I can compare them in ways that are meaningful, but also in ways that I don't have, 10 polishes in one category, because that's just an impossible video to film. Some of them are a little bit more red leaning. So I think I'm gonna try and just sort them out into red, purple, pink for now, and try and make big buckets, and then I'll make those buckets smaller. So I'm gonna sort them out and then I'll kind of tell you what I put in each category. Okay, I just found another one. I put it right here, and now these are the 22 polishes that I'm gonna be comparing. So I also have the swatch sticks for all of these polishes, which I think will be helpful because once I sort out the polishes into groups based on, just the bottles, I can use these to kind of compare. Sometimes the bottle is a little bit different than how it actually looks on the nail, and so I'll be able to do a little bit more comparison using these. Okay, so I kind of have 7 groups here. I don't know that I love them permanently, but I did kind of darker purples. These are purples with a little bit more pink in them, right? So a little bit more berry toned purples over here. Although this one kind of fits in both. And then these are dusty purples. These are more red mauves. This is Kate and this is Cocoa, so these are more red dusty mauves. These ones are kind of in between the purples and the pinks and the reds. These ones are more reddy wine colors, and then these are kind of my dusty pinks. So I think I feel pretty good about these two being very similar. Some of them, I think this one might actually go here. This one might be a little bit more red. Yeah, it looks a little more red on camera. And then maybe this one goes up here. Okay, I think I like that. I think I like those 6 categories. All right, I think I like those 6 categories a little bit more. So now I want to look at the swatch sticks and see how close they are. So I'm just going to match these up basically with their polishes now. So now I've added out the swatch sticks. I also added in another polish, so we're up to 23. I just decided that this one, even though in the bottle it looks a lot darker than these, on the swatch stick it actually matches pretty close, so I think I'm going to include it here. This is Casey. So I added Casey, so we're up to 23 polishes. And I put the swatch sticks out, and I think what I'm going to do is just go through each group and say, like, yes, these all work together, or no, they don't. I think I'm gonna probably need to split up one of these groups, and so there won't be as many groups. There might just be 5 groups. I'm not sure. I don't really like to go over 5 polishes in a group because then it gets to be just too many to compare, so let's see. These two definitely work. Kate and Coco are very close, so I'm gonna set these aside because I also don't think there's any others that really should go with them. Ruthie might be the closest, but it's a lot more pink, so I really don't think I'm gonna include that one in this group. And these ones that are also kind of mauve, like Kendra, are just a lot more purple, so I'm not gonna include those ones. So I'm just gonna put those aside. I think those are a group all by themselves. So now I'm down to these 4 groups. These like Dusty Rose pinks, I really like. I think these look really good together. The swatch sticks, so this is Ruthie, Paige, Hera, and Padma. And they're all a little bit different, but they all kind of fit into this kind of dusty pink group. I don't think they work in the group with Kendra because Kendra's a lot darker. It's not as much pigment, so it's not either super purple or super pink. I don't think it works in a group with like Donnie because Donnie's got a lot more purple. And it doesn't work in this group because these ones are a lot more like wine berry colors. So I'm gonna add, I like these 4 staying together. Okay, I brought the dark ones back in here so we can start to think about these groups. I really am torn about this group here. I don't quite think this one works. I don't know how else to split them up, but I don't think it works. So this one is Ciara, and I think it's really close to Riley. It's a bit more pink though, which is why it's up here. And let me look at the swatch stick compared to Riley's swatch stick and see if it's just something that looks different in the bottle. No, Riley is a lot more red, Ciara's a lot more pink. So I think this fits down here. I think these are gonna have to be kind of my like purple pink shades. Tara maybe doesn't quite fit, it's not quite as pink. Would it fit over here? Tara might fit over here with like Tony and Anja. Let's look at the swatch sticks. So Anja's definitely darker than Tony. So Tony has a bit more red in it than Tara does, so Tara doesn't quite fit here. Tara's a lot more purple. I kind of wonder if Tara, Layton, and Casey... Nope, Tara has more red in it than either Layton or Casey, so that doesn't work. Oh, I wonder, what if I split these up? Okay, so what if we actually do make another group? And these are like red purples. These 3, Tara, Tony, Rachel, and Tara are like dark red purples. Yeah, I like that. All right, I feel like I'm just throwing me off here because in the bottle it looks really like it matches with this group, but its swatch is really, really dark. No, Anja might fit here. Anja is a really red purple, so I'm actually gonna put Anja here with Rachel, Tara, and Tony. And then Casey and Layton might just kind of be on their own. They're like my almost black purples. I think this looks good. So I do actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups still, but they feel really good. They feel like they're very close to each other. Like these groupings make a lot of sense for comparison purposes. All right, so I'm gonna now just kind of bring in my actual groups so you can see what's gonna be coming up. Okay, so I don't know what order I'm gonna do these in, so this is not in any particular order, but the first group here is Tony, Rachel, Tara, and Anja. Rachel is from the Element collection from this fall, so these will be up at some point in time. This group is probably my favorite of these groups, the one that I'll probably wear the most, so this might be up first. This is Kendra from this year's Element collection, Joni, Marnie, and Aubrey. Joni is definitely from last year's fall collection, so these are really recent shades, but really gorgeous. They're kind of this like red, grayed out red mauve color. That's what I'm gonna call this. Okay, and then I'll just do a quick comparison of these two. This is Coco and Kate. These are these more reddy mauve colors. They don't have as much gray as the last group. All right, these are a little bit more winey colors. This is Riley, Veronica, Quinn, and Vanessa. So these have a lot more red in them than some of these other groups. My two dark purples, this is Casey and Layton from this year's fall collection. All right, these are more pinky mauve colors, and this is Hera, Padma, Ruthie, and Paige. I believe Padma and Hera are both from last year's Sophisticates collection, and Ruthie is from this year's Element collection. So again, some really new shades here, which is kind of exciting. And last but not least, these are kind of purple berry shades. So this is Donnie, Margot, and Ciara. Okay, awesome. I hope that was interesting for you. I might decide, you know, when I finally get these polishes on my nails, to rearrange the groups slightly, and there's at least one polish from the holiday collection that I might include when I do these finally. But I hope this was helpful for you. I hope it was interesting, and maybe you saw some polishes that you love. Let me know which of these polishes you're most excited to see comparisons of, because I will try to prioritize them. There's obviously a lot here to get together. Anyways, if you like this video, you know, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of these color comparisons as I do them, you know, over the next couple of months. And if you want to see swatches of these polishes and other polishes as I wear them, definitely follow me on Instagram at oliveavnails. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to chat with you next time.